If you've been watching my channel, then you know exactly what this is. This is the Gen 7 car mod by Solar Power. It's honestly a pretty amazing mod. It drives well, the car looks great, and it's pretty much used widely all over the BeamNG community for those who want to do NASCAR. However, recently, there's been an add-on by cheese_yes or ModderNoob that really adds a lot of stuff that really goes to change the way you can drive this car, and all for the better. Adding all sorts of new parts, tires, and even a stiffer version that we'll go over. Let's start off with parts. So the first new part are two new diffusers. You have a small diffuser, then you can have no diffuser at all. This is great overall, reducing weight in the car, especially in the back, which can obviously make the car go faster if you need it to. And then you have two new spoilers here. I personally like the small spoiler. Yeah, I like the 2016 though. It's better. And last but not least, we have new tires. 75th anniversary tires. Apparently it was part of the original mod, but they got taken out for whatever reason. But in this edition pack, it got put back in. Then of course you have the softer compounds, which give you more grip, but they wear out sooner. Okay. And that's pretty much everything for parts. The tires can be applied both to the front end and back end. Nothing much new in the front. In fact, I don't think there's anything new in the front. So next up, we have some new configs that are part of the mod. We have the baseline 75 versions. I believe these are road courses of the configs from what I've seen. I'm not entirely sure. Next, we have these fantasy packages, which, according to the mod developer, puts the driving back in the driver's hand, which makes the car faster but harder to drive, like a cup car should be. Next up, we have the 2026 75 horsepower model with the road courses. And then, of course, we have the short track low banking cars with the new softer tire compound on them. These are typically used for Richmond and Martinsville, and I've even used this car at Michigan International Speedway in BeamNG. These cars are pretty fun to drive, and I'm going to be testing these out to see how they handle, see if they really handle better. Especially because I like the Michigan track. It's like the size of a super speedway, but it has low banking, which is obviously why I use the low banking cars. With these softer tire compounds or models, it can be 100 times better. But I don't know if they're cosmetic or if they actually work. We'll find out. And then last but not least, you have these stiffer versions of the super speedway variants. I'm here at Michigan International Speedway. It's like the size of the super speedway, but like the banking is lower. And I'm here with the two new, this is a 75 horsepower car, and this is the new tire option car. The softer tires, but you get more grip. And I will say, after a few laps, I feel like this definitely is more grippier. I'm on the brakes less. I can push a lot more on the gas to kind of push me. It pushes you towards the wall, but it's kind of the optimal line you want to go. You can sometimes push on the gas to go down. But like being consistently in lane 1 on this track is just slower. You really wouldn't want to be in it anyway. It's a really fun track. And even though these are the short track cars, it still feels really great to drive. Like I can tell that solar power just didn't hash these cars together. Oh yeah, and these cars also do not have these different bodies, so just be careful. I mean, when we're probably running Michigan or National Speedway, we'll probably put these different bodies on anyway, just because it feels better to run. It's been a while since I've been at this track. Holy. I'm just gonna reset. But yeah, I definitely feel the softer tires more. I feel like I have more grip. It's a very easy track to drive. Doesn't require that much change. You do need to press on the brakes when going into turns. Typically the golden number is like 150, 160-ish maybe. And then mostly through, and then as soon as you hit like, as soon as you're done braking, you can pretty much just be on the gas. And that'll kind of push you to where you need to where you want to go. Let's see how you really enter the turn. I braked way too much. I don't know, maybe you could push it up to 160. Be in between your gas and your brakes a lot more. And it's great because the gas, it pushes you down and you're obviously going faster. There's definitely a line here that you want to follow, but I haven't found it yet. Let's go into the other car. Now with this, I definitely feel a lot more good. I feel like I have to brake less and have more control of the car. Again, even though this car is built for short tracks, it's doing this like almost super speedway size track. It's almost natural. You just have to watch the brakes a bit more. Yeah, I was going down to like 150. Here, I'm able to go to like 158, possibly 160 if I was really pushing it. If I enter the turn better. I'm able to be on my gas a whole lot sooner. Yeah. Yep. I got more control. I don't have the tire wear mod that I'm looking on. This is purely just base. So I'm not sure if it will act differently with that mod. Yeah, you can definitely be on the gas a whole lot more. You have a lot more grip. So yeah, this softer compounds do it. I wonder if I can use the softer compounds at the motorsports playground. Because there you have to use all 4 tires when you have the... Holy shit. Usually that's a car. Because I'm definitely listing. My wheel is telling me I'm listing to do that. Should have put the stiffer version on. Still. Speaking of the stiffer version, let's get to that right now. Okay, let's get to the reason why people are going to be downloading this mod. It's for the stiffer bodies. And there's a good reason for that. It's because the stiffer bodies just give you more options and more tools for what you can do as a driver, how you interact with other cars, and how you race, and what lane you're in, what you can do, and how you bump other people, and work together with other people, or really race against some people. So over here on the left I have the normal version, the soft body. Over here I have the stiffer version on the right. We're kind of just going to wall ride, and the reason why I'm using Daytona is because the wall. It's because on some parts of the track, like here, the wall is closer than what you really see, and this car already feels done. Yep. Which is why you typically avoid lane 3 in like official races. Why everybody avoids lane 3 in official races. Just because it's hard to drive in. It's not really even hard to drive in. It's just in a car that's so delicate, it's better not to take the risk, because worst case scenario or best case scenario, you end up causing a caution. You get to go to pit to get to repair, but everybody's angry because like they want to race. Or worst case scenario, your car is taken out. The pits are all the way over here. You got a long way to go, and you're left with a broken car, and you're about to get lapped really, really quickly, and you have no chance of winning because of how delicate the car is. However, the stiffer version, this actually opens up lane 3 as a viable option for you to drive in, because now you can hit the wall and just keep going. And from what I can tell how the stiffer bodies work, I kind of want to retain their shape. So typically what they'll do, they'll just like bounce you off the wall. And that kind of goes the same for like other cars and such. Like if you're bump drafting, it'll kind of just like, I mean, it's bump drafting. You really just bump them and the other person just goes faster. But this opens up lane 3 as a viable tool for drivers to use to go faster in a turn. Especially at tracks like Daytona where the hitbox isn't accurate. And not everybody can drive in lane 3, but for those who can, at least they have this option, another tool in their arsenal to help them drive. And see, I was able to hit the wall and just keep going, be perfectly fine, and be competitive. It really is great for what it can do. It just gives the driver more tools for them to use, for them to utilize in order to help them win. And it really is great for what it can do, because I was testing it on the TheDaytonaGuys server with ModderNoob, and we were just flying by with this. And we were just able to do stuff with this car that we just weren't able to do with the soft body. It opened up so many more possibilities. And typically times where we'd spin out or we'd be out because we hit a wall or hit each other slightly. Like the soft body version isn't like horrible. Like if like you can bump draft in that version. Like if you're doing contact like that, that's absolutely nothing I would do to a car. But the reason why the stiffer body is better is because it's stiffer. It's harder. Plus when I'm bump drafting, it's nice to have the front of my car not be flat, and my partner will have a weird bump at the back of his car for me. Oh, they said I get to the diffusers. So the diffuser is supposed to help the back of the car obviously be more... Huh. I didn't even know that. That's completely new to me. I don't know what I just did to the car, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. Okay, so diffuser. Small. Another great tool because it helps you go faster, especially in super speedways. It's another tool to help the driver be more competitive because typically lane 1 in any track, well not any track, but mostly the super speedways, like really heavy versions of it, or Daytona, or the Motorsports Playground Super Speedway. Lane 1 is just the faster lane. With this new diffuser, you can be fast in lane 2 and compete with the other guys in lane 1. Assuming they're also not using this diffuser. But even if they are using this diffuser, it's still a good tool to have. That can really help a driver win. And it's a good arsenal. It's a good tool in the driver's arsenal to have. Because it can really make a difference for what they're doing on the track. They're interacting with the cars on the track. They're driving the car. What they're doing. And on a straightaway on Daytona, I'm able to get to 193 in the super speedway version of this. And when I was being bump drafted, I was able to get to like almost 200 miles per hour. It really does make a difference. And with a bit of teamwork, you can go far, and you can do a lot. Like for example, if lane 1 is filled, you and your partner can just go into lane 2, start bump drafting, and have no issues. Because I was so confident, I was able to start bumping in the turns and being really competitive with lane 1. And it adds so much, and it gives you so many possibilities that you just didn't have before. Which is why the stiffer body version makes such a huge difference. Oh, and one quick note for the stiffer body version. It only applies to the front clip and the rear clip. So as you can see here, stiffer version. And you can apply the stiffer version to like any model. Like you can take the road course and just apply the stiffer body version to it. All you have to do is go into here and just select stiffer, which is probably what we're going to be doing for season 2 of the BeamNG Cup server. I'm really hyped for season 2. I believe they used the stiffer body version for their championship race. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there because I didn't win a race. Unfortunately, I was so close to winning Charlotte. I could have done it. I was in every single race, but unfortunately, I couldn't punch a ticket to it. I'm not sure how it went for them. I assume it went pretty well because, you know, obviously it's stiffer. And I'm really hyped for what we're going to be doing in season 2 with Charlotte, with Talladega, Daytona. We're going to be doing a lot of the races will be hosted in the Motorsports Playground because they just have so many ovals. I believe we're doing Michigan. I don't know. I don't know if Charlotte is staying either. I believe it is, as far as I know. Who knows? We'll see. If you want to join the Cup Series, feel free to check out the link in the description. I'll have it both for the TheDaytonaGuys server and the BeamNG Cup server. We'll be doing season 2 very soon. I'm very hyped for the possibilities that opened up. I'm going to be working with a lot of people. It's going to be great. We're going to be doing all types of different racing. So many tools have opened up. And I guess until next time.